Hello, and welcome to another episode of Dominate with Crystal. I am super excited today. I had a fabulous weekend, and I'm going to tell you all about it. First, I want to give you the topic. So today's topic is the struggle is not real. First of all, I know that's a weird topic because most of you are probably used to saying things like the struggle is real. It's weird, right? So crazy thing yesterday after church, there was some sidebar conversations as it relates to working out. And somebody said the struggle is real from the audience. And immediately the first thing that came up in my mind was the struggle is not real. It's only real if you make it real. And so just to give you guys a recap of my weekend, I did my Dominate with Crystal brand photo shoot this weekend. I had an absolutely fabulous time. I mean, it was family time. It was fun time. It was exciting. It was a new adventure for me. I did a tad bit of shopping. For most of you that know me, you know I do not like to shop like literally at all. I love the grocery shop though, as weird as it seems. But I don't like shopping for clothes and things of that nature. But I had to get a few things for the photo shoot. And I enjoyed it. I really did. It was good time, with my family, with my girls. We took a few selfies. It was cool. I really did enjoy the experience. But when somebody said the struggle is real yesterday, it just shot off like all types of fires in my brain. And the reason being, it kind of brought me back to the photo shoot. So I knew I was going to do the photo shoot about a month or so ago. And so what I did was, number one, I started to plan for it. And I knew that I wanted to look a certain way for my photo shoot. As you can see, I got the little part of my hair, did a little something with my hair different there. But I knew I wanted to, have a different look. So I started to plan. I got a stylist. Shout out to Shayna Robinson. She did a fabulous job with my clothes. I absolutely loved everything. Crazy part is she's all the way in Canada and she styled me. We did some virtual meetings, things of that nature. I also knew that I wanted my body to look a certain type of way. So I actually, lost some body fat. In a process I call shredding. So I wanted more definition in my arms. I wanted my stomach to, show my abs and things of that nature or whatever. So I knew I wanted to prepare for the photo shoot with, shredding and the clothes, the whole nine. And to be honest with you, that was one of those situations where I could have said the struggle is real, right? Like I don't like the whole, dressing up and trying on clothes and all of that. I'm really laid back. That's really not my style. I could have said, oh, I don't feel like shredding. I don't need to lose any weight or whatever. I could have said, oh, the struggle is real, right? And a lot of times we do that to ourselves. Like we say stuff like the struggle is real. No, I said, hey, I want to look hot for my photo shoot. Whatever I got to do, I'm going to do. I even wore makeup yesterday. Can you believe that? I mean, I do. I tell people all the time, my little joke is, hey, I wear lip gloss once a month. But that's it. But for me, I knew that I wanted something, different from my photo shoot. I wanted to stand out. I wanted it to just be a complete makeover. And that's literally what I did. Like I did the makeup, I did the clothes, I shredded all of that. And like I said, I planned for that. Over a month or so ago, I started planning for that. I found the photographer I wanted to use. I scheduled the date for the photo shoot, like the whole nine. And a lot of times when we say things like the struggle is real, the only reason we say that is because we didn't plan properly. Like we didn't put ourselves in a position to win. Like when we say the struggle is real, it's real because you're not effective at planning. That's just as simple as I can put it. And the second thing I did was I started to prepare. Now I knew in my plan it said that I wanted to shred. In my plan it said that, I wanted to, have a different look. I wanted a different haircut, did the whole makeup deal, whatever. So I started to prepare for that stuff. I called the photographer, scheduled the date with her. I called my stylist. We did some video conference calls. We talked on the phone. We sent messages, as it relates to the shredding. I literally put a workout plan together for myself and said, hey, all right, this is what I need to do to get my biceps the way that I want them to look. This is what I need to do to get my abs the way that I want to look. This is the way I need to eat because, I even wanted to go as far as, just kind of slim down my face a little bit for the photos. I knew that I had to prepare for the look that I wanted. So those were some of the things that I did. But here's the deal. We can't just plan and then we can't just prepare. The third thing that we need to do is pursue. We need to pursue everything it is in our plan. We need to pursue everything it is that we prepare for. So, of course, after I talked with my stylist and, she sent over the looks and everything like that, she shipped out my clothes. I actually had to try those things on. Now, I don't like trying on clothes and, the whole nine. I understand that, but that's a part of pursuing the plan. Like, I literally had to try the clothes on. As it relates to the photographer, I had to go and I actually had to look online for the different poses that I wanted to do for my brand. That's a part of the pursuing. And then, of course, as it relates to the workout, oh, is that not what we do, ladies? We say the struggle is real as it relates to working out. This morning, it was 37 degrees when I got up to go work out at 4:30 this morning. And I'm sure a lot of you were going to say the struggle is real if it's 37 degrees outside at 4:30 in the morning. You don't want to get up, right? But when we say things like the struggle is real, then we don't get up because we told our minds that, oh, this is so hard, we shouldn't get up. No, we have to say things like the struggle is not real. And I knew in the process of me shredding for my photo shoot this weekend, I had to make sure that I was working out on a consistent basis, that I was doing the workouts that were in my plan. Like, I literally had to relentlessly pursue those goals if I wanted to look the way that I did yesterday for my photo shoot. And a lot of times, ladies, I totally get it. Our schedules are busy. We're wives, we're moms, we're business owners. We're highly driven, to hit our goals for everything else it is in life. And then we go and say things like the struggle is real as it relates to our fitness goals. We can't do that. We have to say the struggle is not real. And then our bodies and our minds start to align with the things that we're saying and the things that we're believing. When I tell you I had a great time this weekend with this photo shoot, it was so freeing to me because I literally planned, I prepared, and I pursued. Now let's just rewind a little bit and say that I did half of that process, right? Let's say that I didn't really plan all that well and I didn't really prepare all that well. And so, I didn't, work out the way that I should have. Then I may have been feeling, a little insecure or whatever during my photo shoot yesterday because I wasn't looking how I wanted to look, or I didn't feel as confident as I wanted to. But that's not what happened. I had a phenomenal time. I was confident in my poses. I took, different poses that typically Crystal would not do. Believe me, when you see these pictures, you're going to be like, oh my God, that's really Crystal. I sat in the whole makeup session. I said, okay, do whatever it is that you need to do. I'm going to be compliant. I'm not going to cause any issues. Whereas before, I don't want all of this and don't do this. No, I let the expert be the expert because I had set a plan to say, okay, I want a certain look. I want to do this. I want to do that. And so because I planned accordingly, because I prepared the way that I should have, and because I pursued every goal that I set out in front of me, I had I'm talking about phenomenal time with my photo shoot. I cannot wait for you guys to see these photos. But what I really am more excited about is you saying the things that align with what you want. And so I'm going to challenge you guys moving forward. No longer do you have a struggle. No longer is your struggle real. Your struggle does not exist. I want you to say to yourself today, the struggle is not real and it never existed. If you can keep those things out of your mind, I most guarantee you that your results are going to change for the better. If you want better fit life balance, you're going to have to say the things that align with your goals. I promise you, they will make all the difference. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in again for another episode of Dominate with Crystal. And always remember, don't just live, you have the power to dominate.